Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a world...
Up for the header! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Tries one! It's there! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific... And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet.
And that's been levered clear.
And it's Schöne. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Brings it forward.
He's got away.
Has a swing at it!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Blint. Schöne. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Ajax disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Good running with the ball, can they build on it?
Gets it back. Tadic. And it's been taken straight back. He's through, now is he in?
He's had a shot! He's missed another one.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here.
Can he score? Oh, he scored! It just had to be! Already he is loved! A wonderful start!
Well, you're right there. I think any uncertainty his manager may have had about playing him will have disappeared after that. I think the faith that was placed in him has been delivered in style. This debutant has some real substance. I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Schöner. Tadic. Schöner.
Played out to the right. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He's got away, big chance, Moss hits one! And he nearly went all the way.
That's such a great run he made there. He got away from 2 defenders as well. That's wonderful play.
Battles to win it back. Tadic. And that's been won straight back.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. That's a foul, no two ways about it. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Ziyech.
And it's got through. It's a goal kick. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes...
Can he put it away? He scores! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ajax give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. He's tried one, and in it goes. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. The final whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's on.
Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches, and the players on
just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Çalhanoğlu. In by Çalhanoğlu. Obertan.
Moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Battles to win it back. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Should have done better, and he knows it.
Rodriguez
knocks it away. Çalhanoğlu. He's hits one! Goal! Milan! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Tries lifting it over. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Kessié needed to come up with a better ball.
Kessié clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Obertan. And there is the half-time whistle.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
We're underway again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Villiers out wide to the right. And help's available out wide. Here it is now, surely! And it's hoisted clear. And he's made certain that won't get through. A real chance to break. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Delicate ball. Offside that time.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt there.
There's going to be another change here. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Played out to the right.
And it's Calabria.
Milan are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
It out. Romagnoli goes looking.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough.
He's had a shot! Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Çalhanoğlu is very sporting.
It's a foul. It's a decision for the referee.
And there goes the final whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that... Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new mark.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much.
Busquets is the guilty party there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
Yeah, you'll have to practice a little more patience before deciding to run. It can make all the difference.
Keeper goes long. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? And the flag has stayed down. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Foul, free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Up to meet it! It was missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Jordi Alba gathers from the goal kick. He's looking to get there first. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Sergio Busquets, Coutinho. Jordi Alba has come steaming up from the back for this. Now it's Rakitic. He's going for goal!
Looking back on that, it was some set.
They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Terrible error, duly punished. Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Turns and goes back. Hits one! And he's found the net! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Face to face with the keeper. Big chance!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Vidal.
He spotted the run and played him through. He's got... And Vidal!
That is wayward.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
Going through. Looks to dink one in.
And that's been won straight back.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Shoots! Yes, it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He's got it on the right now. What's on?
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's made sure that that won't get through. Played out to the right.
Semedo plays it forward. Oberta,
And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And he just whacks it.
He's gone for it! It's there! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
There's going to be another change here. The final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
And it goes to show that when the motivation and tactics are right, anything is achievable. Thoroughly impressed with this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Gets good distance on it. Boots it to safety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Tries to dink it in. Has a swing at it! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Goes for it! And it's hoisted clear. Whacks it away. Timely intervention. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Aimed long and direct. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Boots it to safety. Turns and goes back. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And we hit half-time, so both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes? So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Forward it goes. Great run on the overlap here. And he heaves it forward. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Knocks it away. Goes down, but nothing given. Gets it back. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's hoisted clear. Konyaspor, very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it, and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
He's had a shot!
Well, we're past the turn on opening day and still no breakthrough.
Dashing forward at pace.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Brings it forward. It's a decent ball. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Tries to get it forward quickly. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's got options out wide. And that's been levered clear.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Aimed long and direct.
And it's been taken straight back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This can...
Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
So, the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Forward it goes. He's left his man. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
It's a so-so start. Don't draw too many conclusions from that. Early days.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, not losing the first one of the season is highly acceptable. Good to steer clear of an early negative.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Well, good evening. Is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kasim Pasha got to settle for a point on opening day. Not ideal, but better than nothing. Plays it out to the flank. Cuts it out. Pinged one through here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tackle. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's gone for a throw-in.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Just brushed off the ball there. He's left his man. Tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's got away. And the weighted pass. Gets good distance on it. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Aimed long and direct. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Going through. Chance. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And the keeper's given it away.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. That'll be a throw.
Can he deliver? Header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Pushes it out wide. Defender's on the back foot. It's got through, and the shot! Oh, taken with style!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Kasim Pasha.
Get themselves into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So,
and the finish! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains...
Hello and welcome wherever you may be, just feeling firsthand the wonderful atmosphere that this very expectant crowd is creating. With the benefit of those catching up after the first leg, the hosts have brought the tie back to their own ground with a draw from the first leg. It's a result generally accepted as having been positive for them. The team news is in, and we will have the teams with us on the field in a matter of moments from now. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Ready to go again, and it is tense. They are so evenly matched, these two.
Yeah, there's nothing to separate these two, Peter, but the opening exchanges here could have a telling bearing on who move forward. We could get a helter-skelter start. I'm hopeful of that. And should that not produce a goal or goals, it may then become a little cagier. I think we're in for something unpredictable come what may, and that's the way I like it.
The action has already started. Tries to switch the play. Looks to clip it forward, and it's got through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A delicate ball. Here it comes. Striding forward, facing goal. Fitz has got rid of that. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Great run on the overlap here. It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. Plays it into the box. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Forward it goes. Going through. Plays it out to the wing. There's the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Well, how tense has this become? Having said that, one team has the psychological edge.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Already up and running for the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now the counter. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Cut out in the nick of time. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pushes it out wide. Offside, I think. Yes, it is.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
There's going to be another change here.
to the left it goes. Shoots! No, not this time.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Knocks it away.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Gacheche.
That has sent him sprawling.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, it was tense to start with, but all smiles now. Deservedly, they are through. The outcome of the first game, Jim. What are you thinking now? Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, both teams have had a frustrating start to the season, not a single win between them. Promising. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? And it's hoisted clear. And that's been levered clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got away. Goes for the cross. Cleared without complication. Clears it out of harm's way. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good to pay, get it back again. Right, he's had a go! It's there! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Good to pay.
Draw first blood here.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
So, 45 minutes to turn it round.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. No, it's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
There's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. And he just whacks it away. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Obertan can't get the better of his opposite. No. And that will be the final act. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost.
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So just time for me to say thanks to... Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion.
And shoots! It's a promising ball. He's had a go!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Played it short. This is promising. That's been won straight back. Out wide to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks to thread it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
He's had a shot!
Managed to get it away. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And he just whacks it away. Bashan plays it long. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. He's got options out wide. Clears it out of harm's way. And that's a throw. Great run on the overlap here. Crunching tackle. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Nice touch. Bashan. Chance to shoot. He's gone for it. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Oh, a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Over to the left. In it comes. He's gone for it! Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Nicely measured pass.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Breaks on here. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Forward it goes. There's no flag. And it's hoisted clear. Gets it back. Shapes the shoot. Good clearance and very necessary. Defenders on the back foot. What a throw in. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Down by a lack of accuracy. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
He spotted the run and played him through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Done very well to intervene.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
That's a throw.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Made into space out wide. Cleared without complication. A buccaneering run from the defender.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. How would you sum up what we... Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the